And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where we talk about foreign exchange, where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and the like. If you enjoy foreign exchange trading, then you might want to get into it. If you don't enjoy foreign exchange trading, then you might want to look at other ways to grow your money, because growing money is vitally important to you in this economy, because that's the way life works. You need to be growing your money. Oh well, let's get into something different. Let's get into the risk disclaimer. This is the part that helps people that are not familiar with foreign exchange to come in and not put your life savings into it and wait and hold, because it's going to wipe out your account. Foreign exchange trading is an active form of income and it's not passive, so this is for you if you're looking for a passive form of income. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I'm also in a prop challenge with Audacity Capital out of London, and we'll be entering an exchange with a bigger account with Audacity Capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high degree of risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. CFTC risk disclosure: Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of all or some of your investment capital. Now, enough of that. Let's get into what's going to happen today. Here we have on the economic calendar, we have not a lot going on today. It's Wednesday. New home sales is about the only thing on the American front. The European front had some disappointing business climate from Germany, and that's pretty much the bulk of that's the lion's share of the EU. So that's going to drop the EU. That's dropping the EU today, the euro today, the euro versus the dollar today. Let's see, and then we've got some Fed speak from a bunch of people. I'm not a big fan of Fed speak, so we're not going to talk about it, because that's the monkey in the wrench is Fed speak, because you never know what they're going to say, and you never know how that's going to affect the markets. So let's get into the technicals. Let's go to the first. Let's go to the DXY. I don't like the DXY as a form of figuring out what's going on, but it does work. So DXY is trying to get above this resistance. Trying to get above this resistance trend line to establish a more bullish pattern, but it's not doing so hot. It has entered this area of selling right here, so we might want to get out of that EU trade pretty soon. If I'm in the euro versus the dollar trade, it's profitable, but I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be profitable. Here we have the euro versus the dollar, and I'm looking at a bunch of things. The Bollinger Bands are flattening out. RSI is starting to perk up above 50, so that is not a good thing since we're on a selling trade. And ATR is down, so it might be time to get out of that trade. Dollar versus the yen has gone up into the selling region, and it's gone this green line of something or another. Let's back out of that, see what that green line's all about. I was written in there a while back. Probably didn't put a label on it. Just seems to be the big top for the market right now. No one likes to. Japanese dollar versus the yen does not like to go above that area, so might want to consider getting underneath it about here for selling. For a selling position, might be a good idea considering we're also in a rate cut environment. Let's get that screen up here too. CME. CME Fed Watch. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We have a current target rate. The current target rate is 4 to 4.25% on Fed funds. And according to CME Fed Watch, they're looking for a cut on Halloween on the 29th of October, the next time they get together and decide what direction they're going to do to the American economy. Notice I said 2 and not 4. Let's see. So this is the We are going to be getting into a rate cutting trades, which means a weaker dollar. Oh yeah, let's review how I've done doing all my prop trading too. So right now we are doing better than we were. I was down $1,200. Now I'm down $60, which is much better. Trading account looks like this. We have a profitable trade in the, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take that one out. I just don't have a whole lot of faith in it. I see the trade turning around on me, and I don't want to lose that position. I'm already up 5 or 6 pips again. One of the things about taking profits is that you want to take profits when you're comfortable with taking profits. I'm going to hold off a little bit longer and see what happens. Well, I could just stop and set at 70. Could modify the position, set the stop at 65 and be done with it, and it'll probably stop out on its own. It's super close. I'm not a big fan of this trade right here. The pound versus the yen does not look like it's going to go anywhere, but then again, as soon as I say that, it does. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get back into a straight line way of thinking right now. So the dollar yen, we may want to get underneath that about 148. Let's get underneath that candle right here is what I'm looking at. That selling candle right there, 74, that's a little ways out. Getting into a sell a little bit closer since we're in the selling range, so 13 might be a good selling point on that, because the DXY is going to turn around, already has started to turn around. We've got another daily candle, a 4-hour candle, and it is getting weaker as we speak and entering this selling area, and it's crossing this resistance trend line, so I'm not sure if that's going to maintain or not. Be a lot of fun if it didn't. Where did we go? Okay, so dollar yen was here. Let's look, see what that looks like on the forward. Okay, and that's a good sell, a good time to sell that one right there. It's right underneath the current candle, about 148.19, and that'll also get into the fundamental backing on that too. Pound versus the dollar. This is looking like a good spot to get into, right above it. Again, not as much of a fan as the pound versus the dollar. So, and the dollar versus the euro. We're starting to get some expanding Bollinger Bands. RSI is above 50, which is not time for. Then we're trying to call a turnaround. And that is kind of dangerous sometimes. But if you do it underneath it with a buy stop, it's a lot safer, and you're not committing capital to the trade yet until the trade is ready. Pound versus the dollar. Not a big fan of this one. Got a bullish change of character right there, and I don't see a selling region in there. But Bollinger Bands are tightening, which means the volume is drying up. On this one, Bollinger Bands are starting to open up again. So hey, maybe we'll get a test of 200 on that. UCAD, and of course, here's the trade that would have been nice to get into. Let's see what it looked like on Sunday. We'll get into replay, and we'll go back to Sunday at about 2100. Yeah, that's a good one. So first came in, it was looking at about 137.87. That's a turnaround candle. So that would have been a good time to get into it. Let's hit play and see what happens. 137.87, and look at it go. 137.87, and then up to finish his right. In this selling area right here, which selling area went away, so it blew away the selling area. Now it's a buy. It's still a buy, so that's 100 pips, close to 100 pips, well, not 85. So that would have been a nice trade to get into if I'd recognized this candle right here, which is a really nice turnaround candle. That's pretty. I should have gotten into that and I didn't, but that's okay. We don't have FOMO here because FOMO leads to bad trading. FOMO means fear of missing out. For those of you that are new to trading, it's where you jump into a trade. For example, if I jumped in this trade and said, "Oh, it's going to go to the moon," and went for a call, not a call. That's an options talk. A buy trade right here, that's called fear of missing out. When you're chasing the market, that's how you lose. That's how I lost a lot of money in 2022. So I got my head screwed back on straight now, and we're not gonna do that. Aussie versus the dollar, kind of flat. Not really a good time here. What I need is volatility, not just up and down. But and since I'm not in the office all day, I'm not going to be trading the 15-minute chart because that just doesn't work out for me. Because I have to go work somewhere else. Gold is consolidating here. I don't see a great big drop in gold coming anytime soon because of the fundamentals. We have the Congress talking about shutting down the U.S. government. Fine by me. They did it, and the last time they did it was in the 90s when Newt Gingrich put his heels in the dirt against President Clinton. And, that's in the history books. Silver's actually pulled back, is testing 44. So that it's definitely not a good time to sell silver either. Silver's not going anywhere but up right now. Again, because it's going to be the same as gold, and people are looking for a hedge against the stock market and stuff. So let's get back into our trades real quick. Let's see what we got going on here. And as soon as I see that, as soon as I say I'm going to close the trade out, it moves further down. So that's one of the things about trading. Is it just it doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you got. Let me pull my stop loss on this one really tight. See if I can either get it to commit or not. I'm not going to get it to do anything. Let's see if the market commits or if the market to break in 200. It doesn't look like it's really going to do that yet. I'm only 2 pips up. We're gonna bring that stop loss in a little bit more. Gonna do about 55 because I'm just not comfortable. If it tanks, I don't want to lose a whole lot of money on it. I can go 65 on that. It goes back to 65 again. And we'll do that instead. I need to do that in my other demo account too, which is the one that's, look at that. Now I got in a little bit later on that one, so you see what 5 pips can cost you right there. This one we're going to come back into this. I can now on this platform I can put a trailing stop. 200 pips, we're going to go 65 on that for the stop loss, and possibly get out of that trade because I don't see it turning around a whole lot. I could get out of that, get out of this trade and get into the selling the dollar. Again, nothing to panic on yet on silver. We're still $30 away from our stop loss. I mean on gold. And I'm going to take that one out. UJ, the chart for the UJ here. GJ, GU, let's do that one. So apparently I can only have a few charts in here. If that's an active trade, we're not going to do that one. We'll do this one. USDJPY. And get under it about here. First, let's see what ATR is and do this and set this trade up correctly. We're going to go back to UJ right here, and we have an ATR of 34 pips. So two times ATR is going to be about 68 pips. We'll come into our pip position size calculator. Forex. This one too. Let's go ahead and close this one out too. live account. I need to take it on too because I just don't like that trade. Log in. Do this on a different screen. Get the position size calculator up. So I gotta go fast. It's profitable on this one. I'll take it out anyway. Okay, so there we go. So now I want to get to the UJ. And get back into the other account. Before I bring it back on camera. Okay. Oh, no, I haven't. There we go. That's much better. This is looking like it's going to be a good little trade right here. Get me back closer to break even on this on the $50,000 account. I was saying my gold trade's a little bit too close. Okay, and give me just a second. I got a thing to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are again, and here's Henry, the Forex trading parakeet. He's decided to join us too. So we're at 40 on that. I still think a good. It's running now. Since I paused everything, that trade is actually running a little bit, and this one's running too. So we're still seeing some dollar strength today. This is still running. However, we're still looking for the turnaround on that. So how much longer will that dollar strength hold up? Is the big question. Since I'm not in on that trade, don't need to worry about it. That's not very far, and it's starting to turn around a little bit. ATR's picking up, which means it could go in this range right here, 98.37. What's it going for? This good take profit would be around 117.33. Take profit here it's at 35. Okay, that's good. It is on the other trade too. Henry is showing off on the microphone right now, so if you hear anything, it sounds like a bird. Okay, so let's come back up to our trading platform and see what we got going on here. Gold is kind of taking it on the chin today, but that won't last. It's the dollar strength looks like. And again, I still like this trade. I'll stop around 140.22. Oh yeah. Haven't done our position sizing yet. UJ. That's it. I make QC sounds. ATR is at 33, so we've got a 66 pip stop loss. Count balance is 15,000. Risk percentage is 2. Stop loss is 66. It is the UJ, and they're going to want to know what the price is on the UJ. 148.38. Call it 4. 0.67. Okay, it's about 24. Going to come in here and do a sell stop with a 66, 67. Price protection orders. 148.80 on that. No, get out of my coffee. Coffee's not good for you. Okay, we'll go ahead and send that one. Let's see if that goes. Gold, we're holding on to the gold trade. Gold's just not gonna, it's not gonna buckle. With a strong dollar, gold gets weak. Weak dollar, gold's supposed to be strong. Okay, sometimes it's not. So Henry's going to go do something different. We're now going to come over here. Look at the stop loss a little tighter too. Position. All right, so what's going on now? We have got got that one set up. Need to get it set up over here with a, where did I put that trade? Is it 25? 148.25? Okay, it's 148.25. I'll put this in this account too. Traded, the order. 47,000 is this account. Running out of time, so I gotta go to work. 47,123. I'm recording, right? Okay, good. Looking at a 2.1 standard lot size. So 2 is fine. I put it at 27, pull it down a little bit underneath that candle. Right there. So 23 is actually where I want it. Might be thinking, what's the difference between 2 pips? Could be a lot. Can make a difference in getting into the trade the wrong way, having it come down a little bit. I'm going to replace that. Position size is good. Everything's good. Okay, so we got that going on there, and we are solid. We are set for a reversal in the dollar. Looking forward to it, because nothing ever trades from one direction in the, as you can see, in this chart, as indicated by this chart. Take profit around 147.59 again. And take profit. Oh, don't have the stop loss in there. 68 or 66, 48, 91. Whoops. Wait, 91. And take profit of 47. So let's have this line drawn right here for some reason. That seems to be the bottom right now. It's 147.56 on that. So that is going to be a nice 70 pip win. We get it. And we'll see what happens with that. We're still looking for the change would probably turn around on home sale price release. That's what I'm thinking. So I got my trade in here. Yes, got it in there. 23. Stop loss a little bit tighter. I'll set this profit at 147.60. 7.58. We have another trade in. Again, I would like for gold to perk up, or just to break 50 and go off and trade full range. That would be great. Trade down to its stop loss, to its take profit. That would also be fantastic. So that would get me back in the positives on this and get my equity back up over 15,000, which means I'm break even and they're turning profitable again. And if something phenomenal happens this week, we can look at getting profitable on this account. So that's what we've got going on today. Just one trade going in on the UJ. We're getting underneath the UJ's run. I don't expect it to hold, because I expect the Bank of Japan to suddenly look up and say, oh, we need to raise interest rates. And possibly at the same time everybody looks up and says, oh yeah, we're cutting rates in the United States, which means it should mean the dollar's going to go down on a cutting rate. Now recently I saw it where the British pound went up on a rate cut, so we will see how that turns out. We'll see what the powers that be want, because you never can't tell what the institutional traders are going to do. They've got a different game plan than anybody else. Well, so with that, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a great one. I've got to go to work at my day job, and I will talk with you later. If you like this channel, then by all means like it. If you would like to comment on this channel, that's what the comment page is for. Go ahead and the comment field is for. Go ahead and fill out a comment. I'm sure it'll be exciting, and I will get back to them as soon as I can. Let's see. So with that, like this this video and follow the channel for more updates. And don't forget to put comments in there. And I will talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.